Welcome back to another episode of the NFL Rejects franchise. Today we're going to be playing a division showdown. Who are the Rejects? Those of you following along, of course, know this. They're teams slapped together at a regular season free agents, age 30 or older. And yeah, we're just trying to push as far as we can, show the league that we're still relevant. And we'll get a slight boost, a few players returning from injury, and we kind of solved the tight end problem that I had for this season in an interesting way. I will see if it's really problem solved or if it's just, I don't know, a delay of the problem itself, or if it's just a chimera basically seeming like a solution, but it's not really a solution. We're going up against the Texans. We lost the first game in the season opener against them. That was pretty rough. I wasn't happy about that. CJ Stroud, very tough opponent. And the defense was so good, was extremely solid, so hard. And we're immediately going to try out our new tight end. You can see it on the Gun Wide Shallow crossplay here. Alan Lazard. I cut him as a wide receiver. And then after O.J. Howard got injured, I was looking for quick quick players that I could use as a tight end. I tried out a few. I had tryouts basically, and I was kind of hoping that one of these would stick. I used Joe Mixon. I used James Conner, for instance, and then I also brought in Alan Lazard because he's a big dude. And he might be, you know, he has good attributes. And I just converted all of them to tight end. And then the surprise came along. He was an 80 rated tight end, 79 rated wide receiver, and an 80 rated tight end. So even higher rated than Tyler Higbee at the moment. Great stuff. I'm super happy about that. I'm going to take it, of course. Will not question this. I will try to get the most out of him. And if he can stay fit, I really think that this could be a solution. Now, we're going to see how he handles, how he works on certain routes. O.J. Howard was great, even if he wasn't the highest rated tight end. He was just so good because he was just so fast. Speed's a big factor, especially when you have older players going up against younger players. That's always extremely tricky. So here we go. Oh, that looked like a catch, but number 56 was kind of just running into the way of that. Few notable inactives. There's still big names missing. All right, there's still big names missing. Not too keen about that, I have to say. But yeah, we're going to see how it works out. So far, I am liking the direction the team is going at the moment. Again, all right, we are looking at pretty good production over the course of the past few games. Injuries have been occurring more and more, of course, but they haven't been as severe. One or two being the outlier here for the norm. But yeah. Today, going up against the Texans, dig deep is the game day factor. We're the away team, and we're looking at extremely good players now. Stingley on the left, Travis Hunter on the right. Number 56 currently not on the pitch. So that is interesting. And yeah, performance-wise, I would like to have a slight upward spiral now, or trajectory at least. We're in week 15. 15, 16, 17, 18, 4 more games until we hit the playoffs. I don't think that will realistically make it. Oh, Jesus, Brian Allen. Broken ribs. He's going to be out for a longer time. All right, I'm not going to say I was overconfident here because I wasn't. But I was just painting an icy picture. All right, this is the reality of what we're going up against. Jordan Hall at the tackle, Harold Perkins, mid linebacker, Derek Stingley, and Travis Hunter. Those are all superstars and one X factor. So that's nice, I guess. This defense was so hard to break down and so hard hitting. They caused so many injuries in the first game of the season. And this is basically what we're getting to feel again right now. This is happening all over again. The Texans are a brutally rough team. And I keep getting the same... What is this? Why am I getting the same suggestion over and over and over and over? So that is not really what I'm looking for. We're going to try this one here. Play action. Do we have a clever audible that we could use? Let's try this. Let's try this one here. Gonna look for Lazard. There we go. And we immediately score. Good catch. And our new tight end, Alan Lazard, number 86, scores the first touchdown here against the Texans on this audible. He's a big dude next to Tyler Higbee. You just saw Tyler Higbee there, number 81. He's the tallest, toughest tight end for sure, but he's not the quickest. So that is something that I just need on certain routes. I need to have a faster tight end that I can just use to break down the opposing defense. Let's go the mesh here at around 20. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. So let's go. Oh, nice catch again. We're going with Lazard. Take it down here. Stingley Jr. and number 20 coming along. Breaking down Stingley Jr. is going to be one of the bigger challenges here. The Texans have such a balanced defensive setup. They're so tough on the line of scrimmage. They're so tough right behind it. They've got very good secondary players. The linebackers are really, really good. So you can just see this is going to be a very challenging one. But again, we want to... this is a Hail Mary if I ever saw one. Lazard's route was blocked, so I couldn't really go with that. Everybody else might have been free, but I didn't really see that happening. So what do we do here? Let's try the stutter seam. I like the stutter seam because I just have options going towards the left. I can go with Beckham, but I can also go with Kamara. I can go with Lazard. And there we go. Holding onto the ball. Now that's fantastic. Loving it, man. Loving it. I mean, it probably was bad-mouthing Lazard a little bit. As a wide receiver, I just didn't really like him that much. I liked Gallup more. Tyler Lockett was awesome. So there's a lot of that going on. I even brought back Odell Beckham Jr. It just really felt more viable. And yet, as a tight end, I really like that. I really like what I'm seeing here. He's feeling very, very good. I don't want to overdo it though. Injuries can always happen. But I have to kind of give my my wide receivers a little bit more resting time here. Cody White here with an injury. All right, I think I jinxed it because I did say that I felt like we were now being a little bit more stable injury-wise, and this game we're just picking up one injury after the other. That's also a big factor in how far I think we can go. It always is a question in these franchises where I just have to work with the players, and I'm kind of restricted with the kind of players I can choose. So let's see. Let's use Bollis here. It just is a big problem that the best players are the starters. If they get injured, I do have solid backups right now. But getting those to be productive, that is sometimes a big issue. That is overthrown. Michael Gallup. Whoa, what's up with you, number 12, dude? Is that taunting? I'd like to say it is. Right, Alvin Kamara gonna go right to left here on this run play. Number 77, get a block in there. Nice. That push was important. On number 56. Russell Wilson has really gotten better and better. He does have the odd game where he just is absolute dog poop. Really bad. It just happens. We had a game, I don't know against who that was, I don't remember it. It was horrible. It was really the worst. I was so frustrated. I can't even tell you. It was just such a shit show. We couldn't connect any passes uh, we had so many failed passes. I think we had 30% completion rate, and that is the median. So it was really horrible. That was really bad. Let's see if we can hit Zay Jones going over towards the right-hand side. I would actually like to do that. Nah, it's going to be slapped away. Number 12, of course, was there. The coverage is really, really good. As we experienced one or two times already, we're going to go the run play now. Certainly just want to get that clock ticking. I'd like to take the lead here, obviously. All right, let's go around, everybody. All right, let's just take the lead here. Do I go outside? Do I drop outside? Or do I go for the touchdown, take the score, and hope that our defense can stop him? Defensively speaking, we are not looking too bad. We are injury-wise on the defense, and I'm going to jinx it now, right? Stop them again at the 20. That's good. Not at the 20, but stop them, and we get the ball back at the 20. I was thinking of maybe slowing down the simulated defensive parts here. Lazard pushing forward. Strength is there. That is good. 2nd and inches. We're now going to go with a Patriots drive. But let's get that. Let's just get the clock ticking down again. Don't wanna give him time to get back at us. Gonna get another first down here. Nice blockage. Alvin Kamara doing what he does best, just breaking through. And he's having a resurgence again as well. He was so good on the Shamrocks. And I felt like he was never going to break into the team again. Having, David Montgomery, Aaron Jones, just felt like, yeah, with those dudes, why would I need Kamara? Well, little did I know. I was going to be very happy to have him around. Yikes, number 56. Nobody blocking there. Cody Whitehair is back. That's number 60, so he's not out injured. That is positive. Let's try Flood here. Lazard going straight and then turning left. And that is just really poor accuracy. Sometimes I don't get it. That pass, for instance, was just really horrible. Really horrible. Let's see. Can we hit David Montgomery here? Yes, we can. Unless we overthrow it. Dude! Yeah, that is exactly what I was talking about. We string together a few good passes, few good snaps, get some good pickup here. Nice punt going out at the 6. Very nice, Logan. Well done. Perfect, I would like to say. Why didn't they catch it? I don't know. Anyways, here we go. And yet, sometimes the passing just goes completely off the rails. Such as it was there. Yikes! Number 56, no blocking on the left. That was weird. 2nd and 9 in the 3rd quarter. Let's go with the mesh switch here. Looking at Zay Jones, he's a very fast dude. Moving right to left. Here's a snap. And I think I mispressed it. But was that a pass interference? That would be fun. Ha! Called it! I mean, that was a little bit optimistic, that pass. And I'm not going to say that I mispressed it, but I completely mispressed it. But I wanted to go with the circle route. That did not play out. But never mind. We actually move up the field quite nicely. Yeah, coverage was there. And it hit in the back for Odell Beckham. We're going to take a play action shot wheel. Let's go. Alan Lazard tired now, so we're going to give him a little bit of a rest here. Don't want to risk an injury to him. Absolutely not. Jordan Hall. That's Simmons, and he's not even one of the best ones in that team, you know. All right, let's go with these verticals here. Zay Jones. Just get a speed start. Lazard towards the left-hand side. I'm going to be looking for one of these players. All right, look at that, man. I was knocked out, for fuck's sake. I felt like he had it. And actually he would have been there. So speed-wise, can't really fault him. We're going to take the field goal here. Matt Gay, who hasn't really been that convincing, I have to say. He was not horrible. He did score some field goals, but compared to some other kickers that I have had in the past or that I know, at times he has felt a little bit wonky. Let me just go. Where do I set this? Super Sim speed. I want to set it to normal. I would like to see how the game unfolds, alright? If that takes too long, we're going to fix it, but I would like to see where our strengths and weaknesses are in terms of defense. In terms of the offense today, we are... Get that ball away. Jesus, I had to sling it because there was a player breaking through and homing in on Russ Wilson. Odell Beckham, my slot wide receiver, Michael Gallup, has been very good in the past few weeks. Can we actually... Oh, that bobbled off number 12. And I know I'm going for the crazy passes right now. I should just go for the easy ones. Still. If we can hit Zay Jones here, for instance, because the left-hand side does look a little bit open. Alright, can we be precise? Yes, we can. That is nice, actually. It was just completely opening up. And I think that is because he, as a wide receiver, has very quick... I don't know what the stat is called now. I'm going to look it up. I think it's agility. But it's kind of like the swiftness of his start at the beginning of the snap, and then how he adjusts to directional change. That's just a big part. Here we go. Zay Jones. Nice. Odell Beckham Jr. with an injury here, holding his right shoulder. DeAndre Hopkins is also a veteran that is on the team, so he will take over probably now from Odell Beckham Jr. on these slot routes. I also have Tyler Boyd as an option, of course. So I'm really liking what I have at the moment. It's just you just have to make sure that the dudes don't injure themselves too much. Let's go with the run play for now. David Montgomery. Kaboom. Oh, nice. There's actually some space opening up. I was going to try and sidestep it, but sidestepping always takes the speed off. Jalen Petrie was in the picture. I completely forgot about him. Number 5. Jesus freaking Christ. How could I forget about him? He is a fantastic player. And he doesn't have a special dev trait in terms of his superstar or an X Factor, but he does have the star dev trait. So there's that. 65. Do I get a block? Yes, Alvin Kamara again around the edge here. Nice. Up to the 3-yard line. Well, today we're really handing it to the Texans. Absolutely handing it to them. In the first week, torn labrum. Ah, crud, man. In the first week, I think we weren't just ready yet. Probably, we had we could have done better, but yeah, still a little bit stiff in the joints. As Derrick Henry powers in, there we go. All right, that is what was that? All right, touchback, Denver Harris. All right. So there we go, 5-yard rush. Is this a little bit too slow? I mean, I do like seeing how this plays out. And this is just between normal and fast. I would like to see like a medium quick category. Fumble recovered. Nice. Rasul Douglas, good job. That is nice. It just gives me a little bit more insight into what the defense is actually doing and capable of pulling off here. Oh, that was good. It's a good shot for number 65 here. Will Anderson Jr., number 51, with an injury now. That'll give us some space to work with on the offense now. We're in the fourth quarter, by the way. So let's go with the stretch here, Derrick Henry. Stretches sometimes work beautifully, sometimes not at all. In this instance, I kind of like how it worked. I tried to flick the right stick towards the left to kind of sidestep it, but must have not really flicked it enough. So there we go. There we go. Great job. Great job, everybody. Really liking the production. 24-0. How could I not like this? David Montgomery. All right, let's go. Another one. All right. Now I run into traffic here, of course. But I really think this team is very good. I don't understand how they can have such a bad record. Because they are... I'd have to look it up afterwards. But I think they were 4-7 or something like that. Or even worse off. Very strange. Very strange. We're going to go with Higbee here. Gonna go with Higbee. Oh! He almost was there. He almost was there. Pressure was there, but I like how he pushed that player away. Did you see that? Do I show that again? Yeah, let's go with a quick replay. I really like that. That's the toughness that I'm speaking about. Just keep an eye out for Higbee here. Just his animation. Don't care where the ball is right now. And just pushes number 0 away to get up there. The thing is, he has his back to the ball, so that certainly is not helping. His eyes are kind of there. Looks like he should get it. It just falls between his hands. That's his dumb butterfingers again. It just happens so often. And that is what I do find frustrating about Tyler Higbee. So there we go. Ball is there. Ah! Ooh, nice. Nice sidestep. That now it worked. Beautiful. 14-26 today. 177 yards. I would say Russell Wilson could do better performance-wise. But the results are just fantastic. The score is great. So there is actually not really a thought in my mind of being unhappy with what we're doing right now. Skinny post time. Let's go. Michael Gallup. Love it. Loving what we're doing right now. Drag back. We're closing in on 200 passing yards today for Russ Wilson. Michael Gallup. Nice. He's been stepping up as my wide receiver number 1 here. In the absence of Tyler Lockett, who's injured, he will return in time for the playoffs. Gonna be checking the playoff picture in a moment. Play action booth. Let's just see if we can hit Gallup here. Hopkins also has a really cool route. Let's go with Hopkins. Ah! I don't know what that sound was, but yeah. That was my feelings. Hopkins didn't open up at all. And I felt like, yeah, let's go for it. And then the speed was just, it was just non-existent, man. So, yeah. That was not ideal. Catch and turn it inside. All right, Alan Lazard is absolutely rocking his comeback as a reject. And he was a rejected reject at first. Reject squared. Boom. Hit coming, but Lazard has the route, has the speed, has the skill to catch it low. Just step it inside. And even survives the hit by Hunter. Wow, that was well done, dudes. That was really well done. All right, Matt Gay. Well done. Now the kickoff here, 68 yards. Touchback, all right. So they start. 15-yard reception. Tank Dell, nice. Tetaroa, what a name. Tetaroa McMillian. Interesting. All right, Dalton Schultz, 18 yards. First and 10, 8 yards. Tank Dell again. Injury for Devondre Campbell. That's not good. I do like him. Pass drop by Mike Williams. All right. Knocked away by Robert Stewart. 4th and 2. 12-yard reception. They go for it on 4th down. Jesus, man. All right. 1st and goal. Pass knocked away. That's it on the 2nd goal. 6-yard touchdown. All right. They do get a touchdown with almost no time on the clock. And that is the end of the game. We're going to win this. 31 versus, is it 8 or is it 7? Give it the score. It is 7. There you go. No, Russell Wilson absolutely doing very well. Great performance by the whole team. Yeah, 57% completion rate, 2 touchdowns, 202 yards. Just really managing the game well. On the rushing side, it wasn't too dominant, but Alvin Kamara was there. Derrick Henry stepped up. David Montgomery, we were just way more effective than the run play for the Texans was. On the receiving side, Alan Lazard. What a comeback. What a comeback for the tight end turned wide receiver. Tank Dell also in there, 63 yards, 1 touchdown, highest rated Texans receiver. Apart from that, nothing more to add here. Pretty happy. Apart from a few injuries that we picked up, I do hope they're not too bad. Rasul Douglas, Desmond King, Howard Perkins, alright, no clear leader. Howard Perkins, number 56, just felt like he was everywhere. He was tough enough to really stop us in our tracks. Ogbonia Okoronkwo here, tackles for loss, no sacks, no interceptions, but the slaps were there, and I think there was a fumble recovery as well. Fumble recoveries, Rasul Douglas actually forced it as well. How many return yards? 0. Alright. On the kicking side, all the extra points were converted by Matt Gay, and he also converted field goals, so really good performance all around. 9-4-1. We're still playing catch with the Colts and the Jags. If we can overtake them, I think our chances at rising up in the playoff picture are really going to be way higher. Look at them, remember the Colts and the Jags, and let's take a look at their seed. Yeah, well, basically, if we could overtake the Colts, that would mean the 2nd seed. I don't think there's any chance in catching the Bengals. They just seem to be up and away. We are still in the mid-tier here, 6th seed, so we still have a good position going forward. I don't know how far the Chargers are behind us. We could look that up maybe next episode. For now, I'm just going to be focusing on week per week, game per game. Doesn't make any sense otherwise. We have 2 new injuries. Who is that? Is that bad injuries? All right, so Brian Allen, 5 weeks. That might be an issue. He will return during the playoffs. All right, I think we can wait for him. And Odell Beckham Jr., 4 weeks with the torn labrum. Not ideal, but again, he will be returning. Just look at the number of injuries we're having. Josh Neiman will return in 2 weeks. Basically, who's going to be back for the playoffs? It's going to be Josh Neiman, it's going to be Tyler Lockett, it's going to be Brandon Scherf, and it's going to be Cam Robinson. During the playoffs, we'll have returns for Carl Lawson, Odell Beckham Jr., Brian Allen, Okuba, and Howard out for the season. So, no use looking at them anymore. And thinking about them, still a bit bummed, but yeah, that's just what we're gonna have to do here. But today we can celebrate a victory against the Texans, who are really way better than we are, as all the other teams have been so far, and simply are. We have a tough stretch coming up. The Bengals away, and then the Cowboys at home. I think in the last week it's the Browns or something like that. So tough teams. Really looking forward to that. Can't wait for the playoffs, to be honest. Let's see how far we can go with this group of rejects. And yeah, gonna say thank you so much for watching. Really making this one special for me. If you like what I'm doing, do drop a like. Please subscribe, means a lot to me. And as always, thanks so much for being here. Stay awesome, and see you next time.